Hi guys, so in today's video we are going to review Derwent Lightfast Pencils. Now these pencils were sent to us by our sponsors, Derwent India, about a year ago. We couldn't make this review video at that time because we got busy with our studies. There were so many projects and there were so many experiments and interns, etc. So one thing led to other and we just couldn't do this review video last year. But no worries, we are here with this review video and we really hope that you find this video useful. If you do, then please leave your comment. It really means a lot to us. And if a friend of yours wants to buy these pencils and wants to know all about these pencils, then do share the link of this video. It really helps our reach a lot. So without wasting any time, let's dive into this video. So in today's video, we are going to see the swatching of all the 72 shades of Derwent Lightfast Pencils, while I will be talking about the quality of these pencils, a little bit about their color palette, about how I actually feel about these pencils, while you guys will see me swatching all these pencils one by one. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, let's talk about the packaging of these pencils. These pencils come in a tin box and initially these were wrapped in a plastic wrap. Of course, we had to remove that wrap and this is how these pencils look after that. These pencils are so aesthetically designed, like you can see it for yourself. These pencils look so good in our videos. So for that, I would rate these pencils a 9 out of 10 for good design aesthetics. Moving on, let's talk about the quality of these pencils. These are oil-based pencils and they are really vibrant. You can see it for yourself. The opacity of these pencils is really good. You can layer 2 to 3 times without the fear of the build-ups, that nasty build-ups that come as you keep on layering your pencils. So you can easily layer up to 3 to 4 times. Without that build-up, you don't need to be worried about that. That being said, these pencils last up to 100 years. Like they don't fade away up to 100 years museum conditions. And I think that is one of the coolest things about these pencils. Like imagine you made an artwork in 2023 and your grandchildren are viewing that artwork 70 years from now and you no longer exist on this planet, but still they can see your original artwork with the same vibrancy, and I think that's pretty awesome. Of course, I want to be alive for such a long period of time to verify this fact, but yes, this is one of the features of these pencils, the light fastness of these pencils, and that is a pretty cool thing. So now let's talk about the color palette of these pencils. These pencils have a really good yellow color palette. Their reds are gorgeous. I really feel that there's a shortage of pink color tones. Like there's this pencil called blush pink in the Chroma Flow range that is also made by Derwent. And I actually really like using that pencil in my artworks. Like whatever I am drawing, like the skies or anything, then there's this really subtle undertone that I use this blush pink pencil for that, and I really feel that this set of 72 could use that color pencil. Then there are some maroons also included in this tin. So whenever I am reviewing any pencils, or I open a set of watercolors or acrylics or anything, then my favorite part about reviewing that product is swatching the blue color pencils or the blue watercolors, because blue is personally my favorite color and I use it predominantly in my artworks. You can go to our Instagram handle and see for yourself like how much I use this particular color in my artworks. So these people have a wide variety of blues available. Like there are darker blues towards the denim side, and there's this midnight blue also, and then they have some really good greenish blues. Like there's this turquoise also available in this set, and my personal favorite has to be this pencil called Arctic. So whenever I'm drawing a sky or something, so there are some really light blue highlights towards the lower end of the powdery blue shade, but that shade is really difficult to achieve with the normal pencils, because usually you go about mixing the white color pencil with the blue color pencil, and that shade honestly isn't the same like the Arctic shade. So this pencil has to be my favorite because it will make giving the details a lot easier for me. And moving on, let's talk about the green pencils. These pencils have a really wide variety of green shades available, I would say. Like if you are a botanical artist and you are a lot into illustrating leaves now and then you can always purchase these pencils blindfolded, because you can draw all kinds of leaves ranging from begonia, spider plant, or banana leaves very easily from these pencils. So yeah, you can always go about buying these pencils if you are an illustrator. Now, if you are a portrait artist, then Lightfast color pencils have got you covered. Like these pencils have some of the best skin tone shades that I have come across in my lifetime as an artist. Like they have all the shades ranging from the palest shade of skin to the darkest shade. You can find all the shades in this color palette of 72 pencils. So it is a must buy if you are a portrait artist. Now, these pencils are available in sets of 12, 24, 36, 72 and 100. The set that you are seeing in this video currently is of 72 shades, but you can always go for a higher set of pencils, that is the 100 pencil set, or you can always go for 12 or 24 if you are a beginner and you just want to try out these pencils. Now let's talk about the earthy shade of these pencils. They have all the major shades, I would say. Like they have some yellow ochres and there are some earthy oranges and reds too. So yes, their earthy collection is good. If we talk about the grays, then honestly I am a little bit disappointed again, because the grays that they are providing are predominantly warm. Like I have also used Polychroma set of 120 that is manufactured by Faber-Castell, and they have a balance of cold grays and warm grays, but here I find that cold grays are missing, and that to me is a small disappointment, but I can always overcome that by mixing the warm shades with a bit of blues, and that is balanced. Now moving on, if we talk about the blacks, now this is something unusual that I saw in this particular set of pencils. Like there are 3 shades of black available, namely Mars black, midnight black and the actual black as we see it. Earlier I thought that what's the utility of providing 3 black pencils, but when I swatched them down, then I saw it for myself that these pencils are really different from each other. Like further in the video you will see me swatching the black pencils and you will see it for yourself. Like these 3 black shades are really different from each other, and that to me is a plus point. Like when we are making shadows, then if you look closely, then no shadow is perfectly black. Like there is always an underlying red or an underlying blue, and they have captured that shade beautifully in their pencils. So for me, that is a very big plus point. Now talking about the last pencil of this set, that is the white color pencil. This white color pencil is one of the best white color pencils that I have seen. Like you can see for yourself that this white color pencil perfectly blends with the white paper. You cannot differentiate the white pencil from the paper. Now I have also used one white pencil called Derwent Chinese White. That pencil is said to be the best white pencil in the market, and according to me, this Lightfast white pencil is at par with that pencil. But still, I am a bit biased, and Chinese white still remains my personal favorite. Overall, the Lightfast pencil set of 72 is a great buy. If you are an artist, or if you are a beginner or a professional also, then you can always go for buying Lightfast pencils. And that's about it. So across the video, you guys have seen me writing down the names of the pencils. So it's a request, guys, please do not judge my handwriting. I know I am an artist, and throughout my life of 22 years, I have listened it from numerous mouths that, oh, you are an artist, your handwriting must be really good. But so sorry to disappoint you guys. My handwriting is really, really poor, and I cannot help it. My calligraphy is good, my painting is good, and I have decent drawing skills also, but my handwriting is nowhere near justifying my painting skills. And throughout the video, if you found my voice a bit harsh, that is because I have been suffering from a sore throat from the last 2 weeks, and it's a bit better now. This was the first time that I am giving a voiceover to one of my videos, and I really hope that you liked it.